It's a lot of stuff that is there. It's power packed. It's full of information. It's full of instruction. It's full of some assignments to help you own and change your habit of daily living to a habit of productivity. Productivity has to do with producing or being fruitful, specifically with what is relevant for you to accomplish in this life. It is the process of preparation so you can own your purpose in life. It is the process of preparation so that you can own your purpose in life. Now, purpose is directly tied and attached to destiny. Talents, abilities, gifts, skills, you are loaded with all of them, but purpose is greater than them all. And one thing that can happen to us is we can get stuck in where we are talented, and we can get stuck in where we are gifted, and where we have certain skills that we have learned. Perhaps we have taught ourselves certain skills. We've gone to school, we've gotten education on certain things, and we've learned some stuff in our lives, but they do not attach to purpose. Purpose actually can be something that you have never done before, that you don't even know that you do well, but you are most gifted in. So it takes digging that stuff out and going through sessions like this one so that you can become productive in a day, so that you can change your habits of life, so that you can own every single thing that pertains to you, so that you can own every assignment, so that you can master living this life, so that at the end, when you get to the end, when you get to the end of a day, when you get to end of life, you can answer three major questions: yes, yes, and yes. And those questions are: did I live in this day? Did I live in my life? Did I love? And and did I matter? Did I make a difference? Did I have influence? Did I impact other people's lives? Was I successful in my living and successful in my life? If I'm talking to you, then you have been absolutely blessed by each one of these sessions, from 1 to so far 6. You have implemented the changes that are needed in your daily living, and you are actually coming to see a shift and a change, not only in everyday life, but also in your mind and how you think about everyday life. You have seen shifts. You have seen areas. You have been inspired. You have been encouraged to change, because it's what I do in my business. The title that I utilize is Redevelopment Catalyst, because that's what I help you do: to redevelop your life, to reinvent your life, to go back and maybe do some things over, to shift and to change. One of my most requested and impactful sessions that I teach is the 1099 shift. And I'm going to share more about that with you as well on tomorrow. But the 1099 shift is the backdrop and the mindset of what happens when you go from W-2 living to 1099 living. You go from working for someone to building your own wealth, to owning your own business, and being successful in your business, whatever that is assigned for you to do. The 1099 shift is a full program to help you in shifting some areas of your life, your money mindset, your how you think about some things mentally. Also, some systems that need to be put in place, some plans that you need to have, some goals, which every one of us, if you want shift, you have to have goals. Now, there's some questions that you must answer, and really take the time to answer these questions. Don't scan through them. Be in the moment, be in the time frame that you have. And these questions I want you to write down. I want you to ponder them and answer them. The first question is, how motivated are you? How motivated are you? Have you set at least 3 goals you want to attain in life? How motivated are you? Have you set at least 3 goals you want to attain in life? Can you visualize or imagine the benefits of these goals for you? Can you visualize or imagine the benefits of these goals for you? How prepared are you to make changes to your life to achieve your goals? How willing are you to invest in yourself? Serious questions that you have to think about, answer, ponder. How prepared are you to make changes in your life to achieve your goals? How prepared are you? How willing are you to invest time and money into achieving your goals? Are you willing to hire a coach? Are you willing to invest in a mentor? Do you need a consultant for your business? Are you willing to put the time and the finances into achieving what you desire to achieve? How passionate are you about achieving your goals? How passionate are you about achieving your goals? Now, only you will see this about you. Only you will know this about you. So be honest with yourself. Take the time to think about it. And don't get all bogged down and worry about if you come to a negative conclusion or a negative answer. That's a great start to change. When you own your weaknesses, you own where you are lacking, then you get the initiative, the unction to go and do something about it. How much support would you like with planning and executing your goals? This is a big one. This one right here is a big one. Do you persevere or do you give up easy? Do you persevere or do you give up easy? How much willpower do you have? These questions point you to the direction of areas you need strengthened and also areas that are weak that you may have to develop, that you may have to grow in. You may have to do some things differently. Go to school, shadow somebody that's doing what you want to do. Follow them. Communication is the bridge that connects where you are with where you want to be. Communication is the bridge that connects where you are with where you want to be. So where you are right now, start right there. Start where you are, but communicate with yourself. Talk to yourself. Encourage yourself. Be honest with yourself about where you want to be. And then, guess what? This one's real easy. Do the work. Do the work that's necessary to get you there. Communication is actually our strongest asset. By balancing facts with feelings, we can elevate our approach and as a result, elevate our outcomes. Here is the reality of where many of you are and why you must develop habits of productivity, why you have to shift your mind. You have to decide and make a decision that you are going to change your life. And then once you make the decision, you can let nothing and no one interfere with you owning your process to get where you want to be. Nothing and no one can interfere with that. You set the agenda not only for your day, but you set the agenda for your life. You set the agenda, you set a mission, and you don't let anything stop you. The thing that is difficult for us, I'm going to use the mindset of an entrepreneur. I said this before, but what is actually difficult for us is that our lives have been developed. We have been consistently given how to do everything. We have either been developed out of academia or out of corporate structure. You're told what to do, how to do it, where to find answers, how to get the training that you need. You have a training website that you can just go to and get what you need there. You're told when to take breaks. You're told when to take lunches. You're told when to take vacation. You're told how long you can have on vacation. So everything, all of your structure, every area of productivity has been given to you. So your challenge is now owning that for yourself. Taking the initiative that you will do what is necessary so that you can become your own boss, but not just be your own boss, be successful there. Many of you own businesses that to date have not produced or functioned how you desired when you were gung-ho and on fire and set to put it into practice. You went out and you made the jewelry, you brought the jewelry, you got all the fragrances to make your colognes, you got all that you needed to make to do your makeup product line. You started making designs for clothes. You started painting. You started your speaking engagements. You started your speaking business. You opened a church. You started a church. You went into ministry. You did the things that you wanted to do, and you were on fire when it came to doing them. But you got bogged down when it comes to getting the help that you need so that it is successful. And you're bogged down where you must come to the realization that you have to make investments all along the way. You have to spend in order to get. You establish yourself, you build your business, and then the money comes in. Then you grow your wealth. I said this before, and I'm going to say this again. You should not be driving a Range Rover, a Mercedes, a Bentley, a Lexus, and you don't have an investment account. You don't have savings. You don't have a wealth stream strategy. I said something really good just now. So we have to be ready, be prepared to make some shifts, to make some changes in our lives when we want to see change. We have to do things differently. Now, if that is you, I'm not telling you to sell your car. I'm not saying that. You are where you are. Start where you are. Do things differently. Redevelop some plans. Get your goals set straight. Get stuff in order where it needs to be put in order. Start where you are. But if you're not there, but you've been contemplating it, contemplate differently. Do you have a savings account that you put money in that you only use for investment purposes? Do you have a savings account that you only touch it to get your nails done, your hair done, to go shopping, to do things like that? Do you have a savings account that you use so that all it is for you to invest in yourself? You go to a mastermind, you go to a retreat, and you never have to say, I can't afford it. You don't even teach yourself any longer to say, I can't afford this, but you learn and you practice saying, how can I afford it? I've got to do things differently because I don't want to be stuck in this poverty mindset, in this broke cycle my entire life. And